Strider has seen the Wish Granter, and it rained money on him, and then a support beam fell and crushed him. Because that was the ending I got with the Wish Granter. Hey, there it is. What is that? Is that where I'm supposed to stand?
You have to get close to the installation skiff.
Everything's under control.
What you want is here, Stalker. Come.
Interesting.
Humanity is corrupt.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
Mankind must be controlled.
Hey, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Am I seeing what S.T.A.L.K.E.R. saw? Jesus. I hope that wasn't a choice. Like, I want to see what both of them do. Is he gonna start praising Monolith? Okay, that was S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
Path has ended, human. Come to me.
What about you? Are these the three protagonists from the Stalker games? Who's this?
I want the zone to disappear.
Interesting. Okay, not all of them are as mind-breaky as the other one.
Only one can be rewarded. Come to me.
What is this one?
I want to rule the world.
Are these all the different endings from the previous Stalker game? Because if you go to the Wish Granter, you can get different endings. Interesting. You become the monolith.
Your path ends here.
I'm not done looking at these.
I want immortality.
You can become a statue. Turn to stone. And there's one more.
You will receive what you deserve. I want to be rich.
Ha! This is the one I got. And then he got crushed. And it starts raining money. Yeah, these are the endings from the Stalker game. I'm not sure which one. I think Stalker... Call a Prepper yet? And then and then something came in and crushed him. That's exactly what happened. Those are the different Stalker endings. That's cool. Yeah, and that's the one I got. Hello.
I want this all to end.
I want this all to end.
Look, darling. The spell strap still works on stalkers.
Alpha is real. That's all that matters. We don't need this one anymore.
Strider's buddy isn't walking out of here alive. I'm putting an end to this farce.
Hey.
Kill the stalker.
Target acquired. Execute.
Excuse you? This is just an illusion, right? They're shooting through the walls, I swear. Oh, shit. Good thing I have this artifact on me. This artifact is saving my compass, the physical protection, and saving my life. Oh, why did it stop reloading? Heal. Okay, these servers count as cover, but those stairs do not. Reloading. Where am I getting shot from?
Target lost.
Man, I gotta reload everything. Reload. Just give me a second. So was that real, or was that just the Wish Creator playing illusions? Because I don't see why the ward would just betray me immediately like that.
I think that's it. He's out. The level up.
Get salt off a medic! Now!
Okay, good. They didn't betray me. I figured.
Are you okay now, Skiff? Would you come up here, please?
Did that actually take up like my medkits and stuff? I can't really tell. Took a little nap. Jesus.
What did you see? What happened in the monolith room?
Now, you're the one who's gonna tell me what the fuck is going on here. Whose memory did I just see? Why did the ward attack me? Wish Granner my ass.
Calm down, Skiff. Please. That was just a minor distortion. An illusion, nothing more. It's over now.
I can believe it was an illusion.
He's telling the truth, soldier. The installation has been shut down. You're safe.
It seemed too real to be an illusion.
It didn't seem like an illusion to me. It felt too damn real.
Your men were lighting me up.
Yeah. Illusions don't usually result in injuries.
Everything you saw was a figment of your imagination, Skiff. Your actions, however, had an impact on your environment. That is the reason Zotov was injured, and you were not.
No one would have been injured if the illusions had been stopped sooner.
I started going rampant and just shooting all over the place.
Shutting the installation down abruptly would have fried Skiff's brain. Irreversibly. I did all I could to avoid that outcome.
That's fine. Another botched experiment.
Was that another botched experiment, Doc?
I wouldn't call it that. I didn't foresee those sea vestiges, that's true. The monolith showed you someone else's memory. I never expected that. Who knew those tall tales had a basis in reality? But I was sure you'd be fine. It was impossible to calculate the safe level of Psi exposure when the monolith was first created. But it's a different story now. I used the minimal configuration, see?
Alright.
You're safe and sound, and despite some unpleasant side effects, everything went well. The Alpha artifact worked. We can begin the experiment.
Are you gonna use the Wish Granter?
Are you planning to use the Wish Granter again?
Why would we do that? It's a relic of the old zone. A
Okay.
distraction for those who manage to enter the sarcophagus. But S.T.A.L.K.E.R doesn't need that. We have the ward to protect us.
I believe that.
Besides, even in its prime, this ancient hunk of junk never functioned as intended. The last thing I need right now is Circa fanatics, thank you very much.
Okay, I can believe you when you say that. Yeah, because it's not really in your government's or your scientific community's best interest to make another monolith group.
What are you gonna do if the connection is successful? How are you gonna use the anomalous energy?
Circa will become the very thing you stalkers saw in the monolith. Except, we'll grant wishes for real, and we'll do it for all mankind.
That sounds
The Earth will
dangerous.
have an inexhaustible source of energy. We will reach the outer limits of the solar system. We will work wonders.
A limitless energy source would be cool, but calling yourself the Wish Granters is a bit.
Are you sure it's safe connecting the artifact to the generators?
No, they're not.
There are certain risks, of course. But inaction would be far more dangerous. We must take control of the zone's anomalous energy before disaster strikes.
Yeah, I can see that.
When we connect to the generators, the zone will be eliminated. And the anomalous energy will finally start serving the needs of mankind.
Or you'll make it worse.
Yes?
I'm waiting for the Stalker, Colonel.
Agatha?
Got it. He'll be there.
Is that the medic?
Go to the projection room, Skiff. She's waiting for you.
She.
Good luck.
And Skiff,
Yeah.
I'm sorry about your home.
Thank you.
I wish great experiments could always be performed without casualties.
Damn! You're good, soldier. You almost got me there. But it's okay, I'll live. And I'll never make the mistake of helping a stalker again.
Oh, was I going crazy and then you came down to try to help me and I was just I fucked you up? Hey, stop
March on.
pointing a gun at me. Where are you aiming? I guess that's where my head is, but like for my I guess my camera is a little bit lower to my chest. I have to go this way. That was a really odd engagement because they could hit you through. So I took cover behind these stairs, right? But they didn't count as cover, and the enemy was just shooting through them. And that was the first thing that really fucked me up. The second thing that was really fucking me up was they were literally spawning, like, right where I was standing. So, like, that's not an engagement I could ever prepare for and act gracefully. Let's go up here. She? What do you mean, she? Oh. The fuck? The fuck's going on here? Who are you? Oh.
Skiff! Skiff! Thank God you're here. If only Darlin had listened to me, I wouldn't have to cheat. You know that's true. Tell her. I'm begging you.
Your friend is a strange kind of scientist, Skiff. He loves secrets more than discoveries.
He's no friend of mine.
Yeah, no friend of mine.
That makes sense. People need more than just a couple of days to really become friends. You need to trust one another, share your secrets.
I don't trust you,
Like the fact
lady.
that someone stole the scanners from Circa just because he was so envious of Dr. Dolly. And guided by his co-conspirator Faust, he insisted on
Faust.
murdering every last witness, including you, of course.
I can explain everything.
There's no need to repeat yourself, Professor.
Oh, that was cool.
This man almost got you killed. So it's up to you to decide his fate.
I'm not gonna shoot someone who's unarmed. I'll let him go.
Let him go.
I'm fairly merciful.
Professor Herman,
You may go.
Skiff!
You owe me one, Professor.
Thank you.
Professor. You forgot something.
Your lighter.
Goodbye.
Yevhen Martinenko, 25 years old. Born in a small town, loved a good book, but preferred a good fight. Served in the army, upon returning home was engaged in risky part-time jobs. No real friends, no family, just lonely evenings in front of the TV. A while ago, he came home to find his place in ruins. You've been through a lot, Yevhen.
Skiff is fine.
Cigarette?
No, thank you. Oh. Guess I'll take it.
After the fire at those apartments, everyone rushed to seek help from officials. But not you, Yevhen. In your search for the truth, you had the courage to enter the zone. Perseverance is an admirable quality, and you've got heaps of it. That's why we can thank you, and you alone, that the scanner is back at S.T.A.L.K.E.R. The zone is extremely dangerous to the outside world. But thanks to you, we will soon have its power under control. And in the meantime, you can return to the mainland and move into a beautiful new house.
Sounds
great.
You deserve it.
But I want to be there for the experiment. Bread was promised. Now it's time for circuses.
Dr. Darling speaks highly of you, but the experiment requires top-level security. Although, perhaps you could help us in this matter. Someone's planning to stop us, right? Stop us getting what we deserve.
Yeah, the blind guy is going to attack, and also Strider's around, and he is kind of annoyed with you. Yep, I'm going to side with the Ward here. Strider's nice and all, but not to my character doesn't really know anything about it, and he's sort of like just fearful of the Rush Granter. Everything he's doing is driven sort of by fear, and that's not a good leadership standpoint. So let's go ahead and just tell him about it.
Strider. The leader of Noontide intends to break into S.T.A.L.K.E.R. He might be armed.
I knew I could count on you. Meet with Strider. Convince him not to do anything stupid. I don't want our new world to begin with bloodshed.
That's completely fair.
And if he doesn't change his mind?
You're an experienced guy, Yevhen. I'm sure you can handle it. One way or another.
I really don't want to have to kill Strider. But he needs to not do an attack on Circa. Especially when they're in the middle of some dangerous experiment. They're making the same... Strider's making the same mistake that Clear Sky did. Of just not really understanding the science of anything and being like, we must learn to exist with the zone. Instead of figuring out how to control or stop it. It's the exact same problem. So, let's go ahead and make our way around.
Connection sequence initiated. All authorized personnel are to proceed to their positions.
I'm still overburdened. God, I wish I had a box. But no, game's not going to give me a box. Because it has bad game design. That elevator takes too long, too. So even if I did have a box up there, I'd be very annoyed going up and down the elevator to deposit gear. And if there is a box up there, I'm sorry for bitching about it.
I ran into Leshki today. I thought she never left her office, but... And you know what? She gave me that look.
You think you're next?
What's up here? Oh, it's just this room. Can I take out my scanner? Are these just images of all these things? I thought these were the actual anomalies. If they were, my scanner would be going all the way off. And also, I never did find the artifact that's, like, downstairs. Or, like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, I had my scanner out, and I could find, and I was, like, standing right over where an artifact spawn was in the gunk. Never found where that ends up. Yoink. Well, what's going on down here? Hello. More lockers.
Everyone's in position. We'll begin on your mark.
Interesting. Why are you guns up? Why are all of you guns up? That's Strider? Strider down there with Noontide? Talk to Dubney. Hello?
So Strider was right? The monolith, Skiff, is it really here?
It is.
Yeah. I tried it.
And what happened?
It was just an illusion.
A hallucination. That's what it was. See influence. Nothing more.
Maybe you're stronger than we were. Or maybe you just don't realize what's happened to you yet.
Dallin said S.T.A.L.K.E.R isn't going to use the monolith anymore. They only needed it to prep for another experiment. They're gonna end all this shit right here, right now. They're gonna destroy the zone.
And you believe that, Skiff? Do you really believe the monolith is just an installation, and they actually know what they're doing? They'll write off all their mistakes as collateral damage in pursuit of the greater good. But we are not some byproducts of their experiments, Skiff. We are human beings.
Yeah.
If their plans have any relation to the monolith, we are putting an end to them. These people are not to be trusted. We can't waste any more time.
That's not your call to make.
Tell me now, Skiff. Are you with the Ward or with us?
Like, I'm not gonna be with you. You don't trust these people because what? They're scientists. You have no good argument for why we wouldn't trust the scientist people. Sure, they're sketchy, a little bit, but anything government is sketchy. And you guys are so ignorant about like the inner workings and how like the zone works or S.T.A.L.K.E.R works or even your government works. So of course I'm not gonna side with you.
Drop your weapons. We don't want bloodshed.
Traitor.
Don't do it, Dubney. Don't do it.
I don't like it.
I'm not reloaded. I wonder if these guys are gonna be able to handle it. Oh, my defensive paneling. I want to just watch them fight. You got this, Ward. Are they not doing damage to each other? Like, are they not actually fighting? Like, 'cause no one's died yet. It's kind of funny. They're not killing each other. Like, they just have infinite health. I guess they're waiting for me to start shooting. Oh, is that a death? No, it's an injury. This is silly. There. And then there's the one injured guy left.
You did good, soldier. I'm glad there's someone I can trust in the zone. Meet us at X11. Let's get this over with.
Interesting. I wonder what's gonna be after this, because we still have like the Blood Forest and like an entire half of the map left to explore. So I wonder where it's gonna go from here. That was funny. They weren't dealing damage to each other until I started engaging. Or they were, but it was like minute or something. I don't know. But they were being really goddamn ineffective combatants.
Guard down. The last guy who did is probably still somewhere in these trees.
What are you talking about? We're inside the building. Hello. Sorry, Noontiders.
Warning. Enhanced security protocol is now in place.